Yeah, Ryan Reynolds really wanted to be a superhero, man. It's crazy all the stuff he's doing now, like on his way to try to become like a billionaire type shit. This was actually one of the last movies that me and my friends had to buy tickets to something else to go get in that theater. We were 16 at the time or something like that. And dude, like this one was like nothing else that came before it. Theater after theater, every single place we went to, they had security guards out front, like in front of the door, the entrance to the theater to make sure that you have the right movie ticket. And when we watched it in theater, dude, it was awesome. Like Deadpool itself is a gimmick and it can get old fast, but when it came out, just an R-rated Marvel movie, breaking the fourth wall, decent action, no bullshit, mediocre humor, and most importantly, Ryan Reynolds' performance. Like looking back, it really doesn't have all that much replay value, and it's pretty try hard, and it's not actually even all that funny. It's peak comedy when you're 12 years old, sure, but and even when I was 16, it was so exciting to see in theaters, but it wasn't actually all that great of a movie. It was at the time a nice breath of fresh air, and it would have stayed that way if it stood alone. But every other Marvel movie today is based off of it. They're just the PG-13 version. It's all just like jokes on jokes on jokes. Like they don't, in the most serious moments, they don't take any of the serious moments actually seriously. They don't continue them. They just have some joke to interrupt it. And it's like when you have a joke quota to fill, even the funny jokes stop being funny. Like pointing out the fact that someone did a superhero landing, it's like padding the movie out with jokes. It isn't actually like creative or interesting in any way. And the million Marvel movies that have been made after this have all kind of made it stale. Superhero fatigue doesn't just hit the new movies, it also kills the replayability of old movies. And maybe that's why Disney Plus is bleeding subscribers, because they're killing the replayability of all their previous franchises, their Star Wars and all these other Pixar movies and all this stuff, by like setting these quotas and making people fatigued of everything. If you're like a 12 to 14 year old and you haven't seen clips of it or anything, and this is your first time watching the movie, then you'll probably love it to death. But if you've become jaded to Marvel movies and edgy but not really edgy humor, like not even close to the edge, and it's not even that it's edgy humor, it's that it's at the cost of meaningful story, I don't think it'll resonate with you all that well. 5 out of 10. Oh, also, yeah, Deadpool 2, it has some cool scenes for sure, but overall, I don't think it's worth watching.
It's Filthy Frank, motherfucker. It's Filthy Frank, bitch. Let's get some pussy tonight.